Hi, today I want to explore modelling as one of the principles for direct instruction. And these two tools will allow you to do your modelling remotely, digitally and collaboratively using tools that are available on the Hub platform automatically for all teachers and students in Wales, but also directly through these platforms if you are not lucky enough to be a teacher and student in Wales. So we have Office 365 with their Microsoft Whiteboard. We have Google for Education with Jamboard, and we also have the J2E platform with their digital whiteboard as well. So I'm going to quickly look through these. They are broadly very, very similar, and they allow you to collaborate directly. So on your Microsoft Office home, you scroll down to find Whiteboard and click on the whiteboard, and then you are brought up with a new option of whiteboard. You can see along the top we have different colour pens. We also have an eraser, text boxes and sticky notes. So I can add a sticky note. I can put in a welcome. I can resize that sticky note as I wish. And then I could also then just directly write on the page if I had a stylus, if I was using a touch screen, or I could type some text in straight onto the page. So idea 1 and the name of the groups. We'll set this up partly to start with or leave it as a blank page. It's an infinite whiteboard. You can see you could scroll in and out of it. And then you would simply click the share. You turn your share link on, copy that, and then you can paste it to one of your platforms. You can paste it into a QR browser and create a QR code of it. You can paste it directly into your Google Classroom or your Microsoft Teams pages, or even onto something like a Wakelet or directly onto a Twitter feed. The next one to look at then very quickly is the Google equivalent, which is Jamboard. Jamboard actually is a piece of hardware as well as a piece of software, and you find it on the Waffle tool. You may need to scroll down a little bit, but it is here. Broadly similar. You have your pen tool, your eraser tool, your select tool, sticky notes, a bespoke tool for adding images, a circle tool, which if you click on the arrow there, you then just add a circle in as you wish, or you can duplicate it as well. And you have text box tool, and then for the opportunity you can also change this to a laser pointer and it trails then behind you. You can set the background on this. Jamboard is slightly different to Microsoft's Infinite Whiteboard in that each one is a frame, but you can add as many frames as you want. So each group could have a frame, do their own work on and collaborate. Again, sharing it by clicking the share link, and then you can change who shares it, change the access as well, so anyone with the link can access it, and then you can share that with others in your classroom. The final one to look at is J2E Suite. The J2E Suite is amazing. There are so many really simple, good starting points of all different sorts of platforms. If you haven't explored J2E, it's worth an explore of its own. But within J2E, you have J2E Whiteboard. Again, it's collaborative. The tools look slightly different along the top, but they have got some extra tools. So there's some mathematical tools on here, some measurement tools. We've got the opportunity to record sound directly into a J2E whiteboard very, very easily. We've got a curtain tool so we can actually cover it and do a reveal. Again, this is fantastic if you are sharing this live over remote learning or even within the classroom. You've got noteboards, different ways of saving, and then your main pen, pencil tools down the side and shape tools here. You can change the colours of the pages along the side, and you can add extra pages here and different media within it as well, uploading directly from your own device. It is a slightly more powerful tool, and it gives more options in an easier way. But actually, we could use the compass, and you could actually then zoom in and zoom out and get your students to use the compass, rotate it, and then very carefully, it's a bit trickier without using a cursor, you could draw your shapes directly onto the page, and there's the undo tool as well. So this is another really useful interactive whiteboard for modelling, and again you can save your work here and you can share it, then name it, save it, and then you can upload it directly onto your Google Classroom or your other platform that you're using within school. So hopefully that's given you an indication of ways that you can very quickly model work, both face-to-face learning, but also remotely. You could set this up and have a remote live link for students to add to work during a blended learning approach as well.